Hello everyone, this is Luca. I'm playing Lord of the Rings Online. We're making a new character, so sit back, relax, enjoy the story as I quest through Lord of the Rings Online. So the furthest I've got in this game on one of the main servers was around level 55, I think it was. I was questing in a Evendim, I believe it was called. I'm not sure if that's the name, but something like that. And I know there's a lot more to do it, but I wanted to play on the Treebeard server so I get the slower leveling style pace. So that's the name of the goals for that. So let's just get in straight into it. So let's go create a character. So today I'll be making a guardian. So actually I'll make a champion. We'll make a champion. We're going to make a Gimli styled character with dual axes, I think. Something like that. So let's just go through the names. Orni, Ornai, Idvit, Flam Ridoff. We'll see what if Luke is taken. Alright. And then we'll choose our hairstyle. I'm going to do a short hair style dwarf, I think. Is any... I think I might go that. You know, something like that, maybe. And then we'll just go that color hair. Head, let's go with that one. That's good. Eyebrows. Go that one. Details. We'll go with that one. And then skin color. That one. Like that. I think that's good. And so we'll click the create button. We won't skip the new user tutorial, so we want to get the start of the story as I read through it. So I'll click create character. So here we are, Luca, ready to go, ready to fight for the dwarves. So let's begin. Enter Middle Earth. Let's go.
While about to begin your long day of work at the Silver Deep Mine, an old man beckons for you to come near. He is a close advisor of Thorin Oakenshield, the master of these halls. What could he have to say to a simple miner such as yourself?
So we've already got tutorial. We don't need that. Most games I've played use WSAD to move, so we'll just untick that box. Okay. Let's go and begin by speaking with Gandalf. Don't show this hint in the future. I know about quests. So we talk to Gandalf. This is Gandalf. We all know who that is. And he says, "You there, you are a miner here, are you not? Tell me your name." Then my good dwarf, Luca, a fine name. I'm Gandalf if you don't know me. I'm also Gandalf if you do know me, Gandalf the Grey. Now will you humour a old man and walk with me for a spell? I'm quite tired and could use the company. Yes, Gandalf, I shall walk with you. That's not a problem at all. I'm glad to be on your side. You're a great protector of the Middle-earth realm. So Thorin's going off to a journey. I'm assuming he's going to be going off with Bilbo. Yeah. Advise me yet he never listens. Wisdom is a curse. Yes, wisdom is a curse, you know. It's a very true statement that he makes. We will make ready to leave. The lonely mountain awaits. Off they go.
13 will not do.
So he says he doesn't listen, and so I will have to give things a little nudge. You see, we need another party member for the company that departs for the lonely mountain. 13 won't do. You have work to do, but Gandalf has more yet to say. Okay. We're just listening to or reading what they're saying. They're off on the journey to Lonely Mountain. Gimli says goodbye to his father. Gloin, that's his name, that's right. And there's Thorin right there. Gandalf, is it time? Yes, the rest of your company is assembling at Fremen's court. All but one, of course. Of course. This mysterious warrior of... I can't read that name. It's gone too quick. The moment you slip up, the writing just gets in front and you can't catch up. But we all know, we've all seen The Hobbit. They're all going off to Lonely Mountain to take back what was theirs, the gold. And so this guy is making change and he's taken over. Alright, young one. You have dilly-dallied long enough. You ought to get back to work. Hasn't your foreman given you enough to do? Robin is no mood. Humour a young miner. You should get your equipment and get to work. Collect your equipment from the satchel. Oh, yep. I'll be more than happy to get my equipment. I need items as always. And then we'll just equip these like this. And we want to place this. No, we don't. That's the same. Yeah, it's all the same. All right. Oh wait, we need to equip this as well. There we go. So we'll talk to Gimli.
Have you equipped your weapon?
Have you equipped your weapon yet? Yes, I have. Quickly now. Practice with me before you go into the mine. You never know what evil may appear when the mountains tremble. Okay, so we're sparring with Gimli. Alright, so that's it. He's happy with that. Follow me, Luca. Alright, let's go. Into the cave we go. And then we've got to get these miners out, apparently.
We've got to clear out all
We've got
these
to
miners.
clear out all these miners. A shaking tunnel is never a good sign, and we could even feel it outside. Quickly, Luca. You take this passage straight ahead, and I'll go off into the side passage. Oh. Right, so I've got to go talk with these dwarves. Let's begin. Let's get them out. Talk to this guy. Talk to this guy. Hey, it's best to leave. Them cave claws have weakened the mine with those nosy burrowing. Monsi. Let's talk to Monsi. In order to leave. Good, it sounds like a troll is on the loose. Oh no, a troll's definitely not good. Curse thing, he says. So we have the order to clear out. Good. If I didn't know better, I'd think there was a troll romping around in the mountain. There is one miner left down this way. Let's go fetch him. Alright, yeah, we better go get him. We can't leave anyone behind. Oh, that's locked. Oh, you can't hear us? Oh, no. Oh, no. He's happy. He's got it. What's that shaking? It's a troll. Run. Oh, look at that. Big troll on the loose. That was a big hit. Oh, he's chasing after Gimli now. You are a champion, are you not? Luca, you must help Gimli, okay? Yeah, let's help him. You must be quick. I don't know how long Gimli can keep that troll busy before the beast overpowers him. Follow me. I'll break this. Just a moment. There, that got it. Alright, let's go in. Please help Gimli. I will help Gimli, that's for sure. Watch out for cave claws as well. This mine is beset. I'll go get help. Alright, so he's going to go get help. Let's go and help Gimli. We're going to follow the tunnel. So we're going to go get Gimli. What's this? A dwarf corpse? There's something strange about this place, they say. So we have to click. Anything that's shining means you have to click it. The dwarf is perfectly preserved and he lies among ruins of an ancient elf structure, is what they say. Oh, there's a cave claw. So we have to kill 5 of these. Alright, that's pretty easy. They're not too bad. Yep. That's 5 out of 5. Oh no, there's a troll. Oof. He says, "You shall trouble us no more." There they are. Oh, he's done his old trick. "You shall not pass. Trick. You shall trouble us no more." My thanks to you, Master Gandalf. You are most welcome, Master Dwarf. I wonder how long the troll has been roaming around. I wish... Vista... Oh, what does he say? "I'm glad Gomu found me in time. I do not doubt Luca's courage, but I think this foe would have overwhelmed you both." Gandalf says. "Oh my, what's this? What has he found? What do you have there, Gormir?" "I found a trinket underfoot," he says. "I expect you will find many trinkets and forgotten artifacts." "Ah, Skorgrim is your great ancestor, hey? The elves do not remember it that way, but it is no matter. Luca, you look as though you have something to say." Do I? Do I?
Found the body of a dwarf.
It says, "You found the body of a dwarf, did you?" Do you hear that, Gormir? I wonder if Luca has come upon Skorgrim lying under the collapsed ruins where he's smitten by an elf warrior named Talagan. But that is matter for years long past. My business with Thorin today. Gormir must look into the grave of his ancestors while he is steward of this land in Thorin's absence. Finish?
75 years after the death of Thorin, his halls in the Blue Mountains have fallen under the rule of the Dourhand clan. Tribute from Thorin's halls has ceased, and King Dain of the Lonely Mountain has dispatched Lord Dwalin and a company of dwarves to uncover the cause.
So let's begin our journey into Middle Earth. We go. We're supposed to speak to this guy, I'm assuming.
I have come to offer my service.
And he says, "Here we are, as Dwalin bid, standing amongst the party of elves who arrived when we did. But now what? Who should we talk to? That fellow over there, that dark-haired one, looks to be the leader of his company. Dwalin sent us to find out why they are here, and if we may be any assistance to them. You are the more courteous dwarf, Luca. Go on, speak to that tall fellow. Do you think he speaks the common tongue?" I'll accept that quest. Go and talk to Aldan, his
It is
name.
interesting that the dwarves arrived
He
when
says,
they did.
"Hail, friend
They came
dwarf.
for different purposes.
I was not aware that Dwalin, a former guest of my father, had come hither as well. Perhaps our two quests are not unrelated. I and my brother, Halora, have come to investigate a dream my father had. Evil stirs, or it will if we are too late. You have been into this area more recently than we. It has been many long years since last these elves were in Idhalion, their ruined home of old. Perhaps you could help us with your knowledge of these halls." Okay.
Like to spare a moment of your time?
And then
My
he
father is
says,
great among the wise, and his dreams and foretellings do not often stray from the mark.
"My father is great among the wise, and his dreams and foretellings do not stray from the mark. These are the words he imparted to me. blood-red footsteps upon snow-coloured black, where the Dow King walks to take back his throne and finish what was begun. I am no riddle master, but some of the elves of my company have skill in solving such things. Come, let us speak with the riddle master Marathon and Doralas, for Doralas bade us come here. Hopefully they know where to start looking. Okay, so there's a riddle to be solved. And I must talk to a couple of their folks. Marathon.
May Gavonen, what do you make of this riddle?
Hey, Governor, I'm here to help solve the riddle that Elrond's dream. Look yonder, Luca. Thorin's Hall belches smoke and soot, and the white snow of mountain is black ere it touches the floor of the valley upon snow-coloured black. What do you think? It is rather literal for a riddle. Marathon notes something down, and he notes that it's from the dream. And it says, this guy says, I was the one who led the party here, for I believe the Dow King is none other than Skorgrim, king of the Dow hands of old. There is only one problem with my logic. Skorgrim has been dead for many long years. He died here when he tried to raid Idhalion for elven relics that he believed would ensure his immortality. I hope I have not led the party astray, but my heart tells me Skorgrim is part of this story.
Why did Doralas lead us here? Skorgrim is dead.
Doralas led us here because he believes that Skorgrim is the Dow King in my father's dream. Had I known, I would have never let this party be led here. Skorgrim is dead. My father watched him die. But Marathon believes she has found a piece of the puzzle. The black snow dirtied from Dowhand's slovenly stewardship of these halls. I will permit the investigation to continue, but I'm very skeptical and disappointed in Doralas's judgment. Okay, so I'm going to take those gauntlets, heavy armor, and then pop some of these items on. So I've got the gauntlets and the breastplate and the knife, which is no different to the other ones, really. So then he says, whether Doralas was right or wrong in leading us here, my heart warns me that danger is near, as it is often the case with the wide world of late. Before getting started, everyone should be prepared. You are a champion, as I can see plainly, but have you mastered your skills? I fear that you will be tested as a warrior in these harsh mountains. You should speak with your trainer to make sure you are ready for what lies ahead. Okay, that sounds good to me. Let's begin, and let's speak to our trainer. And he's just over here, the champion trader, and let's talk.
May Gavonen, might you spare a moment?
And he says, I'm here to help you learn about becoming a more powerful champion. As you gain levels, more skills will be available for you to unleash upon your foes. Use your skills, your new skills, Savage Strikes, against a training dummy. Champions rely on Fever to activate some of their skills, such as Savage Strikes. Use your Swift Blades skill to build 2 Fever and then strike the targeting dummy with your Savage Strikes skill. So let's go, and then so we gotta strike a dummy. Let's do that. So we need to use Savage Strikes with that's 1, but we need to build Fever, which requires 2. There we go. We've got 2 Fever, and then we use 3, and then I think that was it. Yep, that's it. Let's talk to the champion trainer once again and see what he says. Good luck, Luca. I think you will be an excellent champion someday. You should return now to Aladan, and I believe he wishes to begin the investigation. So I'll take the axe, alright, and then I'll equip it with the next best thing, which is the rusted longsword, and then I'll just put that over there. Oops. This here. Like that. And then, so we're going to go and talk to Eladan once again, and then we will continue on with that quest, I guess.
True warrior's heart.
He says, well done, Luca. You have a true warrior's heart. Learning the way of a champion throughout your life is not an easy feat, but it is rewarding. I'll give Dorlas's theory a chance. Since we are here, Marathon is not unconvinced either. We should investigate the ruins of Idhalion, the place where Skorgrim fell, to ensure that he is still dead. The owls watched him die, so if Skorgrim gave his undisturbed... So if Skorgrim's grave is undisturbed, then the mystery will be even greater. So, we got to run over to the Idhalion, refuge of Idhalion, which we'll go over towards now. We speak to Dorniel. Let's see what she has to say. She looks pretty sad. And she says, I'm lucky to be alive after the injuries I bore that day Idhalion fell. I do not think I have the will to go back into that place. It is only a shadow of its former glory now. Only pain remains. That's it. And then she says, Dorniel was gravely hurt when Idhalion fell. This place has fallen into ruins, which is no good for the poor old elves. So we'll continue along the road and speak to this guy, Nathriel. And he says, I was here when Idhalion fell. I was a healer, but my strength in mending was not enough to mend the hurts caused by Skorgrim and his Dourhand warriors. I cannot return here without great sadness in my heart. It was such a needless war. He thought immortality in the relics we kept here, but found only death. So there you go. There's that part of the equation of what happened there. It's just someone thought the immortality, and they got punished for it, but also brought down this place. Bit of law for you.
What do you need?
And this guy says, it was across this bridge that brave Telegan brought the library's wall down upon Skorgrim and himself, thus putting an end to Skorgrim's just for immortality. The walls smote them both as they crumbled, but that is a strange flower, one that I have never seen before. Is it familiar to you, Dwarf?
Will you lend me your ear?
You are the dwarf that discovered Skorgrim's body some years ago, are you not? It was the ruined cellar of Idhalion library that you come upon, above which Skorgrim Dourhand fell to his doom after attacking my fair city. The mine is just down the mountainside from here. You should perhaps continue your search where it started and see if his body lies preserved there still. For my part, I have no wish to look upon Skorgrim again. Okay, this guy's pretty hurt about the whole thing. So we must go and discover something. Skorgrim, I guess. See if his body still lies preserved, and then we'll see what to do after that. So we're running through here. I'll just grab this present from the Hobbit. Gifts, probably not much. There we go. Fair few steps here, eh? Wouldn't want to be running up it if in real life, I tell you that much. Lots of stairs. So now we're going to go into the Silver Deep Mine. And then we're going to kill these cave claws. We need to kill 4 of these. Oh, I didn't mean to summon that pig, but, you know, let's let it be summoned for a bit, I suppose. It's not a big deal. It's only a pet. Doesn't pull aggro. Not that it would actually matter if the pig pulled aggro, but... Gotta kill one more. Oh. I unsummoned the pig because I clicked the button, but I'm gonna put that away, and that can go there. Actually, that can go there. That can go there, and that can go there. That can go there. Just rearranging my hotkey bar, so I can have them in a more close to range to my fingers. And I've got a mouse that, an MMO mouse that I have buttons on the side that I've reprogrammed for certain keys. So I've got keys on my thumbs on my mouse. That helps in MMOs where there's lots and lots of abilities, really. So we don't really need to kill anymore, but any experience is good, I guess. So yeah, we're gonna have to get the experience somehow. And oh, so the Skorgrim's body's gone. But we're gonna click this red flower here. We'll do that, and then we'll take that quest item, and then off we go. We're gonna go back and bring the Odie's red flower to Aladan and see what he says. So obviously we're also going to tell him that Skorgrim's body's gone. So that's the other thing that he was wondering, and so now he's going to be a little bit less, I guess, you know, he's going to say he's wrong about why what's the point of coming here, because he was the one that was saying that there's no point coming here because it doesn't make sense. Skorgrim's, you know, dead. He's been there, but he's disappeared, and there's certainly some strange flowers. And my dwarf has been here a few times, and obviously he's not aware of such flower being grown in these parts of Eredlorn, I guess you could say. So we're doing what I would never do in real life: run up these stairs. So we'll bring this Odie's flower to Hellion, and then we'll continue with the quest, I guess. Like a lot of these quests are very linked in. There's just, you go follow along the story, and you branch out as you go to the other zones, which is great. And it's just, you know, your choices become more optional as you go through the game, although there is the main story that you should probably follow, because that generally takes you to areas where you should probably be in to level up.
That is a vile little
And he says
and
about the flower that it's a vile little flower, and one that I have not seen before. You say it grew where Skorgrim died, and where his body lay in death for all these years. Such magic is not common with dwarves. His body has been moved, though we do not know where. It seems that the flowers followed him in death. Perhaps they will lead to his new grave. So he's still convinced that he's dead. And he's not willing to say he is wrong.
Leading a trail of blood through the snow.
And he says, a trail, Luca, red flowers leading a trail through the snow. Do you think these are the footprints of blood? Blood red footsteps upon snow-covered black, where the Dow King walks to take back his throne and finish what was begun. We have black snow, and the body of the Dow King has been moved, leaving the fell flowers as footprints. Something evil is at work here, and I am sure something evil was at work when he sought our relics for immortality. We must follow him again. My brother is scouting for signs as well. Seek him as you see, sir, as you search. So that's what he says. He doesn't want to admit that he's wrong yet. Like, I already knew that. This is what happened about when he sought immortality. There's something evil. Oh yeah, there is something evil. But before, at the start of these quest chains, he wasn't so convinced. But he hasn't admitted he was wrong. So you should, you know, it's good to admit you're wrong. So let's pick this red flower up, and then we're going to follow them along through the snow. You have found another flower along the trail. Oh, it's cool. Like it's cool how the trees sort of move as you walk through them, or the bushes, I should say. Let's pick this one up. Pick this one up. Oh, there's definitely a fair few of these flowers. There's another one over here. The trail of flowers had led you to a dwarf keep, dark dwarf keep. Okay, so we had to talk to Treebeard. That's what his name is.
Look what the Dour Hands have done to this place.
Luca, I did not expect to see you here. I asked to speak with the steward, and the Dowhands directed me here. This was once a great storage house of Thorns. I don't think I like what the Dowhands have done with this place.
Down yonder is Gormer, the steward appointed by Thorin before he left.
I heard one of the guards have been talking. Down yonder is Gormir, the steward appointed by Thorin Oakenshield before he left. Gormir was the reason we have come, and leader of the Dowhound rabble you see all over the place. You are the well-spoken one in our party, Luca. You might as well speak with him and find out what he has done here and why he has grown silent over the years. Okay, I'll do that for you. I'm happy to do that. Then we'll talk to this guy, Gormir Dowsmith. That's his name. For the Dowhands.
Have you come to pay your respects at Skogrim's tomb?
Is that Luca? It has been long indeed since last we met. I remember you. You were the dwarf that discovered Skogrim's body the day I discovered the relic he sought. The long beards of Dwalin's party are not welcome here, but you I might allow for your good deed. Do you like what I've done with the place? Welcome to Skogrim's tomb.
No one is to gain admittance to Skogrim's tomb.
I'm afraid you have come here for nothing anyway, Luca. No one is to gain admittance to Skogrim's tomb. It is a sacred ground, and only descendants of Skogrim, that is the Dowhands, have leave to enter. You are more than welcome to pay your respects to our fallen king at his shrine, which is just east of here, in the rock valley pit of Skogrim. Was a great king after all. Skogrim was a great king after all, and deserves tribute. And then we got to talk to Bajani.
You should pay your respects to Skogrim.
Lord Gormir has told us that you were the one to first discover Skogrim's body the day the Silver Deep Mine nearly collapsed. When Gormir took his stewardship, this has earned you a small amount of favour with us, even though your party of Longbeards have come unbidden and unwelcome. We have a commemoration of Skogrim's many achievements as King of the Dowhands, but we need ritual stones at black as pitch. I was not able to find enough for everyone that plans to attend. They are a form of tribute to Skogrim King. There's that, and then we go through the rock valley pit. And we're going to collect these black stones. This is the first one. Let's click it. Get it up. And then we also... I'm just going to increase the UI size. Oh no, that's not it. That's for just alerts. I need to do it all at once, I think. Okay. Then we'll kill this bat here. So we need to kill 4 of them. There's the other stone. Pick that one up. And let's go up to this shrill bat and kill him. There we go. 4 out of 5. The bats that we have to kill. And we have to get 1 more ritual stone after that bat. And that's that quest done. And then I also have to visit the shrine to Skorgrim in the Rock Valley. Okay. We'll go through here. And we're going to talk to Bajani again. What a name, Bajani. These are the very stones we need. Not bad for a long beard. Lord Gormir was right. You are not our enemy. Your loyalty to the Dowhounds will not be forgotten, champion. Yes. And then I'll just grab that honed axe of yours from that quest. Oh no, I forgot one of the other quests, which was to visit the shrine, the Skorgrim in Rock Valley. That's one thing I forgot to do, and I think that's the shrine just there. So I'll run up to it. There we go. And it says, a menacing looking statue has been raised in the likeness of the Dowhands, king of old. So the Dowhands are paying quite the tribute to this fellow Skorgrim. One that one party of elves don't like, or any elf you speak of wouldn't like Skorgrim. So bit of a wedge there between the parties. If you're gonna follow him, there's gonna create all sorts of problems. So he says, so you walked in the shrine, did you? As you can see, the Dowhand's reverence of our fallen king is very great. The Longbeards and the elves do not understand such loyalty, so this was perhaps a good lesson for you. But do not go away just yet. I'm sure we can think of more tasks to occupy while you trespass, Luca? So we'll pick those dwarf mate chainmail leggings to wear.
It will be a busy day for all my folk.
And he says, would you like to be here to be witness the ritual commemoration for our fallen king? As steward of these halls, I welcome you to celebrate with us. It will not be long now. In fact, I believe the preparations begin tonight. What say you, Luca? Think on it. If you will, return to me when you have decided. Just be sure you make the right decision. Ho. Run along now, friend. I've no more time for you. It will be a busy day for all my folk. Okay, so now the quests I should go to talk to Dwalin and tell him of Gormir's plan for the ritual. Yes, so that's interesting. Let's see what he has to say. I'm guessing he's not going to like it, but maybe he's going to do something about it, or get us to do something about it, more likely. I speak to this Dwalin dude. He says, Luca, thanks goodness you're back. Nos Grimsong sent me word that you were finding out what you could from the elves that settled up near the ruins. You spoke to Gormir as well? That traitor Skorgrim is not the king of Thorin's Hall. This place belongs to Thorin's line. I have too much on my plate for the nonsense of the Dowhands and their strange rituals. Look, Luca, since you went away, the dwarves of our party fell ill. Look! All these dwarves are sick, dying. I think I cannot do another thing until I figure out what we can do to help them. I don't even know what happened to make them ill. How can I hope to cure them if I don't know how they came by this plague? Those foul Dowhands have really let this place crumble. Thorin would be livid if he could see it now, full of poison and death. So I accept that quest. Intro, Goblin Prowlers. The elves told me about goblins digging in the Silver Deep, and what with the mine guards and the Red Road Man, well, it's got me thinking, are the Dowhands involved? The twitch in my whiskers say yes, but I need solid evidence before I start hurling accusations. The first thing to do is learn of the Dowhands. If the Dowhands are using goblin cohorts, kill one of the goblin prowling about west of here and search its body for proof of the Dowhands' involvement. The goblin prowlers are found in the hills southwest of Freveren's Court. Okay,
seen the Barrowhounds nearby? Why do
And I
bandits now haunt our fair lands?
says, have you seen the Burrowhounds nearby, Luca? The others think they are just bleak wild dogs, but I know better. These are no mere dogs, they are bar guests. In my travels some years ago, I once happened upon the most forsaken place I have ever seen. Dread filled me and my voice died, and all was cold. The dogs there were the very reason as these black mournful beasts with their eyes full of death. Why have they come here to replace the lynx and wild auroch herds that roamed here in Thorin's day? It does not make any sense. They must be driven off. There's a quest over here. He says,
Stay a moment, friend.
blasted nuisances. Even the dullest dwarf knows you don't overmine a cavern, riddle it with holes and the whole floor is apt to collapse. Well, the cave claws don't know that, and their incessant digging is going to be the ruin of us all. What, you expect the Dowhands to do something about it? A clever jest, but I'm not laughing. Can you lend us some aid in dealing with the pests? The cave claws, mind you, not the Dowhands. Although... And then he says,
Traveler,
I'll not...
stay a moment.
This is for Silver Line Cure quest. I'll not last long if help cannot be found for me. Fortunately, I know of something which may be of aid. There are bushes which grow in the vale just northeast of Ferren's Court called Nestadalis. Venture out northeast of Ferren's Court and gather up leaves from the bushes. They are said to have healing properties. They must well be my only chance. Now, make haste and do not get lost. I'll go accept that quest. So I just picked up a few quests. I'll go head back to the Silver Deep Mine and do those ones first. I'll just run through here. Pick this up. And there's the Silver Deep Mine. So we're supposed to go back in here, I suppose. And we'll kill some of these young cave claws. Because we have to kill these. These cave claws are becoming a nuisance. So that's 4 out of 4. Is that all of it? Yep, that's all of it. So we can run back now. Go through this door.